In today's video, I'm going to show you how to apply gradient color for your text here in Google Slides. So if you want to create something like this and then have it transition into this type of slide, here is what it's going to look like. So we have this text with a gradient color applied to it. And if we transition to our next slide, we have a gradient background with our text right in the middle. So this is a cool trick that you can use with your titles during your presentations, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So you already have the hint that we've used word art in doing this trick because we can apply gradient colors to our simple text from our text box. So if you want to do this, you're going to use word art. So let's go ahead and recreate this. I'm going to add a slide, then go to insert here in our menu bar and select word art. So this is where you're going to input your text. And again, we're just going to put word art, press enter, and here it is. So here's the text that we're going to use. Now you can format this in any way you want. Then we are going to remove our border color. There you have it. So to apply our gradient colors, we're going to go to fill color right here and select gradient here next to our solid tab. So we have our gradient tab and our solid tab. There you have it. So for gradient tab, you can choose from any of these colors and the different types. So there are two types right here. We have a radial gradient and our linear gradient. Now you can customize how this would look by going to custom right here. There you have it. Now, since the color of our word art right now is a shade of gray, that is going to be the current color selected for your custom gradient. Now, if you want to change this, you can click on these endpoints right here to change. So if we want to select the same colors, we have our orange. And for this one, just select that, click on color, and select your colors. There you have it. Now, if you want to add some stops in the middle, we can just click on this one right here. There you have it. And I can move this left to right to adjust the dominance of each color on each side. Now, you can also change the gradient type. We have, again, the linear and the radial. If it's radial, that's what it's going to look like. If it's linear, there we have it. Also, different angles, there you have it, but I'm going to be sticking with this 90-degree angle and adjust this a little bit to the left or right. That's totally up to you. And once you're done adjusting or customizing your gradient color, you can just click on OK and it will automatically be applied to your word art. And there you have it. Now, what's great about our word art is it reshapes or it resizes like so. So that's how you can apply a gradient color to your text using your word art. If we want to recreate something like this, so what we're going to do is to duplicate this slide. There we go. I'm going to press on Control D. So now here's our original and here's our duplicate. What we're going to do here is to format our word art in the opposite way. We're going to change the fill color into a plain white. There we go. Then go to our format options to add a drop shadow. So that drop shadow will add an additional effect to our word art or to our text to make it stand out some more. So you can adjust the settings right here by clicking on the drop shadow itself. Adjust the opacity, the angle, the distance, and the blur radius. That's totally up to you. So I'm just going to remove that. Remove the distance as well. Adjust the opacity to 54 or 55 and our blur radius to 7. There we have it. Close that off, and our last step would be to change our background color. So to change your background color, just go to background here in the toolbar, select color, and I'm going to go back to gradient. So all the custom colors will be available with your custom tab right here. Just below, you will have the colors that you have just created, and you can just click on it to apply, click on done, and there we have it. And a quick transition that we can add would be dissolve. So if we go to transition here in the toolbar again, select dissolve, adjust the duration to, let's say, 2 seconds. There you have it. If we click on play and have a preview, that is what it's going to look like. And there you have it. So that's how you can apply gradient color for your text right here in Google Slides. Thank you for watching this quick tutorial. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful videos, and I will see you in the next one.